In the cloud computing era, virtualization improves server usage in data centers, reduces power consumption, lowers operation and maintenance costs, and increases service deployment flexibility. These benefits allow virtualization to be widely applied. As more tenants are developed for data centers, the number of virtual machines significantly increases. VLAN is the mainstream isolation technology used on legacy Layer 2 networks. However, the VLAN tag field has only 12 bits and can identify only a maximum of 4096 VLANs. This quantity is inadequate for millions of virtual machines. To flexibly schedule computing resources of data centers, virtual machines must be able to migrate across devices, areas, or even data centers. To ensure service continuity, virtual machines must retain their IP and MAC addresses after migration. These requirements cannot be met on legacy Layer 2 networks that use VLAN for isolation. To help data centers face these challenges, VXLAN is developed. VXLAN is short for Virtual Extensible Local Area Network. It constructs a virtual Layer 2 network over the Layer 3 network infrastructure. VXLAN uses a VXLAN network ID that is similar to a VLAN ID to identify a user. This VXLAN network ID is 24 bits. Specifically, 16 million isolated virtual Layer 2 networks can be classified, and they are able to guarantee security isolation on large Layer 2 networks. VXLAN uses MAC and UDP encapsulation. VXLAN encapsulates the original Ethernet packets sent from a virtual machine into UDP packets and then adds outer IP and Ethernet headers of the physical network to the UDP packets. The encapsulated packets can be forwarded as IP packets over a routing network. Virtual machines on Layer 2 networks can now use routes beyond the Layer 2 and Layer 3 network limitations, and they can migrate across devices, areas, or even data centers. Because VXLAN is an overlay technology, there is no need to adjust the underlying network configurations while a virtual machine is migrated. Next, let's see what benefits does the VXLAN solution bring to data center networks. VXLAN can classify a maximum of 16 million virtual networks. This allows the data center to accommodate multiple tenants, greatly improving the operating revenue. VXLAN decouples virtual and physical networks. Tenants can plan their own virtual networks, without the need to consider broadcast domains and IP addresses on physical networks. This simplifies network management. After VXLAN is deployed, only VXLAN network edge devices need to identify MAC addresses of virtual machines. This reduces the number of MAC addresses to be learned and enhances the forwarding performance of the entire network. Fits make VXLAN an ideal network virtualization solution to large Layer 2 networks.